What's up, guys? Been a little while. Sorry about that. Getting back into things here this February 27th. Have a look at the date there. I don't even know what it is. First, we'll go back and forth between our stocks, commodities, all kinds of stuff here. Let's look at JNUG first. As you see here, we're in this constant ascending up channel here, and we broke that today when gold broke down. It's consistently been making higher or lower highs and lower lows. I was looking for this 1130 bounce, and reason is because it's a major area over here. As you see, it's a major support. So I was looking at the bottom channel for 1130. It broke down there, so my next buy point would have been $11 flat. If we look back here, we're $11 as a psychological level. So that is why that was a buy point for me. It never touched that, so I never got filled. But right there is resistance there, and over here kind of consolidated. But you can tell $11 is a major area for JNUG. Decaying ETF, so don't hold this long term. As you see here, it did touch this pivot here right above it, 1104 today, and then bounced up, and then it came right to my 1130, which is funny because I stopped out of my 1130 position at 1120. But if I just held, I mean, that could have went forever. So came right back up to your 1130, and then that was its first. That was another lower high. So continuing the sell off. I'm not going to play JDST because I'm looking at this $11 mark, or if it breaks that 11, then it'll head down to the 1080, and the 1080 is a really strong support there. So that is that. We have another stock next, Tesla. This thing rallied up today. I was in a small position. I sold some of it because it was the reason I sold Tesla yesterday was this. It couldn't break this high. So this was a lower high to me. And it was keeping this area of support right here at the 295, but it wasn't really looking strong. Like technically this should have just been a pullback and then a crush because that was the lower high. News came out, look at the volume. The thing rallied. I sold my 5 shares today, which is nothing, at like 311. Right now it's at 313. So if you were looking to re-enter Tesla, I would look for a pullback. I like playing Tesla at 300 and under. If you were to play this now, looking for a pullback down to the 310 like we got today right here, and then that confirmation of going up. Other than that, it looks like the 315, once it breaks that, that'll be its next support that it bounces off of. So you can either wait, or I would probably wait for a confirmation of a 315 bounce and go from there once it breaks above this. But as of now, 310. All right, then looking at BA, this was another one. This is a stock I shorted today because we reached all-time highs, and the market was right at a pretty high point at the 29.95, or 27.95. So I shorted here for a small scalp, and now I'm out. But this thing is just rallying. I wouldn't short this. Look at how overextended this is. This is so silly. Like straight parabolic right now, like right up there. If you were looking BA, I would look in getting in at 430. If it gets down to that level, 430 would be the area to get down to enter. Otherwise, I would leave this one alone. All right, here, guys. Now we can look at natural gas. Everyone's looking at this. Natural gas right now, I was in UGAZ last night, and I averaged down this morning, and now I'm in the money. I sold here at the 279, and then I was in DGAS, but as soon as I saw it come back up like that and just rejection, nothing broken, I sold DGAS for like, I don't know, it was like $20 or something. Then I entered UGAZ in again. And as of right now, looking at the hourly, this is still looking bullish. We have not, this was a newer low, but we broke these highs from yesterday, and now we're at a higher high right now. So where do I see natural gas going next? I see natural gas going up to my next level. After it breaks the 2.8, you'll probably see a rejection here, bounce back down to 2794, and right back here up to the probably 2823, and then eventually, I don't know if it'll get the $3. The rumor is $3. It might, but that's a That's a heck of a drawn. So I'm just going to trail this one, but I am in UGAZ, and I will swing UGAZ if it follows out and holds strong to this level. Stop loss right down here at the 2775. So that is my natural gas analysis. Looking next at gold. These charts are actually loading fast. That's why I apologize about the order. I wasn't expecting these charts to load so fast, so that's great. Don't have the greatest internet. So right here, gold selling off today. As you see, we're just slowly grinding down like a triangle thing here going on. And then we just got destroyed. And down to the zone here. I see a bounce at the 13.16. That is where I see a bounce next. Sorry, this looks so crazy. 13.16 is where I see a bounce. I can read that drawing right here. 1317.3 really is where I see it, and the reason why is right here. The support here, that's where it will bounce. I'm not sure why I have this here. So this is going to be the next area to really watch out for. That's where I foresee gold going to the 1316 area, and that would be my long point for gold, just to ride it back up to the 1320. As of right now, I wouldn't be going long. I tried and failed, so I'm not going to do it again. Let's look at crude oil. Same rallied up because of the report. I'm not touching this thing. If anything, I would be in DWT like I was this morning. And DWT would be my exit point right here at the 56.85 because of this old support here, support over here in this area. So that is where I play DWT for our intraday play. Otherwise, I would take profit on UWT. I mean, it hasn't broken its uptrend yet. Maybe I will enter UWT once it gets to the 55.85 level, and we'll see how it reacts to that. So yeah, if it breaks that, I'll just hold DWT like I am right now. Otherwise, I will switch, take profit, and we'll see how it ends the day. UWT is the play; it is bullish, so that is that. And last but not least, let's look at SPY. Let me just look at SPY. We'll just go back to these charts here. SPY looking pretty bullish right now. On the day, overall, we're going to make a trend line here, I guess. Right there. Overall, still making lower highs on the hourly and the 4 hour. That's what it's looking like. But technically on the day, I wouldn't short this. I was short last night, and I took profit this morning. Well, I got stopped out 27.87. 27.88 was when I got stopped out for a profit. Looks like we're headed back up to probably the 2800 if because this thing doesn't, for some reason, it looks relentless, like it's just going to keep going up. And if we draw Fibonacci retracement right here, we're at the 50% for the pullback. So if we get rejected and stay below this 50%, that would be accurately correct of a that'd be a perfect. As you see how it kind of like confluences with this trend line here. If it gets rejected here at what level is that? 27.95. Pretty close to that. Yeah. Which it got rejected once, so we'll have to see on the 15-minute. Yeah, we'll have to see if it breaks above this trend line 27.95. That's going to be a major area. And we'll see from there. Otherwise, yeah, we're still making a lower low here on the SPY, so tough call on that one. See how this one ends in the day. 27.95 break above that, I'd be long. 27.95 and below that, I would be short. Right now, I would not be shorting it until it's that 27.95, which is looking like it's going to come up. But I'm going to have to see a strong rejection on that. Other than that, guys, pretty sure that's all a little caught up. I'm going to try making these a little bit more consistent. Obviously, been off track, just people in the house. Only other stock that I was playing and I did short yesterday was Facebook. This thing's just been slowly dying, and as soon as it broke this 164, I was like, "Yep, that's a short. That's weak." And you see, it came and retested the 165 level, and I got rejected again. This still looks like a short to me. I mean, look at that. I mean, right now, I guess because of the market's rallying is the only thing keeping this up, but Facebook is not looking strong. Up, lower high, so 165 retest, retest again, broke back here, 164. If you were to looking to short this, a really nice short of this would be right here on the 163 area. So that I mean, look at that's perfect right there if we would have got a short there. But otherwise, it recovered. So that's why I took my profit this morning. It looks like it's going to ride up for possibly another lower high, and then I'll see how it plays out. Really depends on the market. That's why this follows it so heavily. Microsoft doing its thing as well. Microsoft's just following the market. But all right, guys, leave it at that right now. Like I said, market is on these stocks at this exact moment. So we'll see how the day ends and go from there. As of right now, we are looking bullish, so I wouldn't be shorting at this moment. Look at that, touching the 50% rejection. So that could be our sign right there, a double top. We'll see how this plays out. Anyways, guys, if you have questions or want me to break down anything, let me know. Chart before you take a position. Don't just take a position because you see momentum and you get FOMO. That's my 2 cents. Risk to reward doesn't have to risk. You don't have to win a majority of your trades. Your winners just have to outweigh your losers. That's the game, and that's how we play it. So you see gold selling off here. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Thanks again, and thanks for being patient. Talk to you soon. Bye.